Hi, my name is Hildy Aguinaldo. I'm an attorney in Los Angeles. I came here for fertility care and just trying to get my body in order before we had our second child. And Beck helped me not only physically, but mentally too. I feel like walking out of here, I'm so much stronger and am able to tackle more things because of the preparation that she walked me through. Life was frustrating and I felt very helpless. I think because our lives are so busy and we're worried about a multitude of different things, it was so hard to focus, and it was hard to get the reassurance and reaffirmation from somebody who could tell you that you actually did it. And that was one of the most basic but most powerful things that Beck did for me. She told me I could do it, and lo and behold, we did it. And it took a while to get there, but it was a very, very emotional journey. But my entire family benefited from the support that she gave us, and we're just ever so grateful. So Jacob is he's almost 4 now, and he was an IVF baby, and we went through a lot of trials and tribulations trying to have a second child. I am almost 40, and our fertility doctor shared with me that the older you get, the more dismal your pictures become, and I was very ready to have Jacob be our only child, and was trying to come to terms with that. But deep in my heart of hearts, I always knew that our family was going to expand, and it was on that tiny remaining, very thin shred of hope, this thin hairline shred of hope, that I randomly found Beck on Google. And we had a conversation actually in this room, but virtually. And I knew instantly that she had a magic that no one else had. And it started there, and that was over 4 months ago now. I've been through a lot of acupuncturists, and I always felt strongly about the medicine and the benefits. My fear was largely exchange of information. There's this belief that Chinese medicine is a mystery, and you just kind of do whatever needs to be done without asking questions. But Beck was able to harmonize the Eastern medicine benefits with the kind of American way of hyper thinking into a way that brought me enough comfort in the process and enough understanding to the process to where I could be an active participant in the medicine, and that I wasn't just passively receiving medication and treatment. So Beck exponentially increased my understanding of why we do certain things, and it just gave me that much more confidence to be in control of my health and be an active participant in my health and in the health of my entire family. It depends how you define results, because one of the first things that we did was bring my husband into the room and ask him questions about how he is and what his thoughts, what his issues were, and how our relationship was and how we needed to make it stronger, all of those types of questions. And we saw results of that almost instantaneously. I think we just needed to talk to somebody who understood us and who could ask us the right questions. Physically speaking, with respect to the Positive Pregnancy Project, I went through 2 menstrual cycles and am now at the end of my first trimester. So 2 cycles. Technically 1 cycle since the second was successful, but it took virtually no time at all. And I know that folks aren't going to experience that same level of success every time. I think those are highly unusual, but our journey was also very long. I mean, my kids will be 4.5 years apart. So it definitely is a work in progress, and you can see changes right away. Aside from the fact that we're now passing our first trimester, I think that generally speaking, I just am in better control of my health and know how to manage different issues without resorting to things like traditional medication and pharmaceutical products, and just maybe even leaving it alone, because I think as a product of a busy working lifestyle, you tend not to address the things that you should and be proactive. This encourages you to be proactive, and it teaches you in a very digestible manner that small tweaks in your everyday regimen can make such a big difference. And having the right mindset can go so far. An overall feeling of just balance and peace and calm. Beck has very strong energy. And if you go anywhere near her, you feel this sense of peace. And I feel that if you walk away with that and you're able to share that with others, they're able to find confidence themselves. So it's almost contagious. I just want to come and hang out here. I don't even need to have treatment. Like, I find this to be a very peaceful, balancing place. And I think we should all strive to be that for each other. The recommendation is to go to Beck. That sounds kind of like an infomercial, but it's true. Recommendation is to be honest with yourself and not to be afraid to confront the things that are in your way, because it's only through making it through those things can you get to what you want. If you don't address the myriad of issues around you, this entire process isn't going to be productive. So you have to put the work into it. You have to just be immersed in the experience, and also give it your all. You get out of it what you put into it. I started journaling, and I was very afraid to put things down on paper. Beck encouraged me to do so, and I can't even begin to describe how different my life is now mentally. So just jump into it head first. You'll have a support system in Beck and the community of folks who are doing it with you.